Hi guys, Diane here. Welcome to Dide's Crafty Corner and welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. So as you can tell by my voice, I'm still a little bit under the weather and I'm trying to get better though, but still not quite there. I'm sorry guys, I'm so not going to cut that out. I have tried to do this video already 7 times and every time I start talking it starts coughing, so we're just going to go with it and see what happens. All right, sippy sippy. Good morning. Happy Sunday, guys. All right, so where are we going to start? I think I'm going to start with Gina Marie Designs. So you guys know I placed an order. I haven't gotten it in yet. I know it's shipped, but I'll show that to you as soon as I get it. I was on the site again the second order that I placed, and I saw there's some new stuff coming out in August, and a few of the things are really sparking my attention, so I wanted to share them with you. First of all, coming early August, so that'll be soon, is the Twin Palms die. It looks super cute, guys. You got to go check it out. I have a ton of these twin palms in my yard, so I'm excited to have that die. I'm also very interested in the Regal Dolly circle set that's coming out late August. And the sneak peek of, what else sparked my attention? The wreath die, the delicate flower die, the wreath die. I'm actually working on some wreaths today, so I'll show you what I'm going to be doing there. What else did I see? Oh, the magical castle die. Whoa, I'm so excited. I can't wait. That one is that one looks gorgeous. I cannot wait to get a hold of that one. The not named yet oval lacy looking die that's coming out, I pulled that up bigger so I could see it. That one looks awesome, so I can't wait for that one. I think I'm not sure yet, I might get the winter house scene. I think. It looks pretty cool. So I'm thinking about that one. But the rooster, have you guys seen the rooster die? Whoa, I cannot wait. That one looks super cool. It's dimensional and it just looks super cool. So I'm very curious about that one as well. So yeah, I'm telling you, she just keeps putting more, and you know, I don't know guys, I just think she's awesome. I think this site is awesome as well. I saw this one, the sneak peek of the ink and embossed snowflake die. I don't really know what that's about yet, but I'm curious about it. What do you guys think? I have no idea I guess it cuts some and embosses some, I'm guessing. I don't know. So that one looks interesting. But boy, I tell you, she's which one was it that was going to be a special release? Did I mention that one? The teapot. I bet I can see where a lot of you guys would love the teapot. The limited edition coming soon, tea time. It's got a little cup and a teapot with hearts on it. That's not really my thing, but I could see, a lot of you guys that I watch, I could see where you would love that. I don't know, that garden arch maybe too. The For You lattice die. Did you guys see that one? The For You lattice die. When I looked at that one, I don't understand the and in the middle. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. So it looks like it's a cover up. You know, it's a plate die that would cover your page. And it says for and it says you, which is awesome. But right in the middle, it looks like there's an and symbol. So it looks like it says for and you. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's a typo, but other than that, it looks like a gorgeous die. But I wouldn't buy it if it says for and you. You know, so I'm wondering about that one. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. There's also a limited edition potted plants number 3, which, you know, again, I probably wouldn't do that one, but it looks super cool. So you got to give her props for that. Boy, she is constantly on the ball. She's constantly moving new stuff into her store, and her dyes are quite awesome. I have to say, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to tell you that I believe that her dyes, most of her dyes, will last you your lifetime of crafting. I really do think so. And for the price, you can't, there's just no comparison at all. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. We were Skyping, and we were both doing a starry background scene. And you guys know I bought the starry background from Gina Marie Designs. She was using, I think it's My Favorite Things, I think. I'm sorry, Cindy. I may be wrong. But anyway, we were discussing it, and we were Skyping. We were together crafting, Skyping, right? And she liked mine better, and she paid $27 for hers, and I paid $10 for mine. Yeah, so you cannot go wrong with that. I can't wait. The snow one's still not in stock, so I'm really looking forward to that one as well. That's the other thing that's on my list. So yeah, so that's what's going on there. The new release for Lawn Fawn. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys know I'm insane. When it comes to Lawn Fawn, I just have no willpower whatsoever. Again, I apologize for the coughing. I just can't keep stopping and starting because it's not going to go away. This has been my life. Also, my hair's driving me crazy, so I'm getting it cut tomorrow. I'm going to go get my hair cut. I think I might touch up the grays first, like right in here. I might touch up my grays. I was thinking about just letting it grow out and be natural. That was the plan. But what's happening is my hair's super baby fine. So all of these little hairs, that you can't even see, they fall down onto my face. And then when I'm doing these videos for you guys, I'm constantly scratching my face. I'm constantly rubbing my nose or rubbing my eyes or scratching my ears. And it's because those little baby fine hairs, I used to always keep bangs. So I let this part grow out. Trying to do the whole I'm all that side sweep. No, but I'm trying to get it all one length. So anyway, all those little tiny hairs that you can't even see on camera, they touch my face, and I cannot stand to have hair touching my face. I cannot stand it, which is why most of the time if I'm running around the house, I have my glasses up like this, that way my hair doesn't touch my face. But on film you can see all my grays right here, because I haven't touched them up, because I was thinking about letting it go natural. I really was. My hair's not gray, it's white. I'm a blonde. I was pigeon-toed when I was born. I've been a blonde my whole life, but it's turning white, you know? And I was thinking, is that such a bad thing? People pay a lot of money for white hair. So I don't know. I may touch up the gray before, but I'm going to go get my hair cut tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to go back to my summer bob. I'm leaving the side swept, though, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Why did I bring that up? I don't know. And I'm also going to do my own manicure and pedicure at home. Something I enjoy doing, so I'm going to do that tomorrow as well. You know, in the morning after the hubby leaves the house. I told you my husband's back to work 3 days a week. So Friday was his first day back, and he had a pretty good day. Sore. He was very, he's got what I have now, so you know, doing that and working all day. He's a little bit sore. So there's that. The doctor's appointment for Susie, that was Friday. The surgery is scheduled. It's going to be August 5th. And then she goes back to teaching on the 9th or 8th. So that's cutting it really close. So we're going to go in and set her room up. She emailed her principal. She's a math and science teacher, if I haven't already said that. And she emailed the teacher, the principal, and got permission to go in the week earlier than they're supposed to, so we can set up her room. So we're going to pick a day that I don't have the twins. No, I never have the twins. The twins don't live here. That I don't have the babies, Christina and Christian, aka Pikachu and Princess. Oh my gosh, guys, the princess is beyond beautiful. She is beyond beautiful now. Every time, first of all, she's so easy. Christian, I love Christian is the first love of my life. He's the first grandson. He's the first boy that I've had in my family. And there is a connection between me and that child that I don't think any human can explain. But he feels it for me, I feel it for him, and we are just like two peas in a pod. And I love that booger. But he is hard. He's hard on grandma. He's tough on mommy. He's a tough little boy, and he's opinionated and headstrong, and he's just hard. He's been hard since the day he was born. Christina, the princess, is anything but. She is laid back, mellow. She smiles and goos and gaws, and if she starts to fuss a little bit, you just go move her a little bit. You just move her a little bit to the right, and she smiles at you, and she all snuggles in, and she's good to go. This child is amazing. She's amazing. She's just like my girls were. My girls were that way as a baby. And then Christian came along as a grandson, and I was like, is this what it's like to have a boy? Oh my God, nonstop terror. That's Christian. But I seriously laugh all day long when we're together. We laugh together all day long. He's just a handful. He's a handful, and he is the joy of my life. There's no doubt about it. Haley Bug, our first granddaughter, she's also, oh my God, she just pulls at your heartstrings. She's just beautiful. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so sad we didn't get to go see her and the twins. Haven't even met the twins yet. Coburn and Landon, but they're getting adorable. Oh my gosh, they're getting adorable. They're both doing better. So grateful for that. Definitely going to get up there. I got a big surgery coming up myself here before the end of the year, so I want to get up there before then. So I'm going to work on that. So going back, Susie's surgery is scheduled for August 5th. So we went in and met the surgeon. Her surgeon is the surgeon that I've already chosen for the surgery that I have to have. Although I haven't scheduled the surgery yet, she's going to be using him as well. He's one of the best breast doctors in our area. Well, actually, in the state of Florida, to be honest. He's the best. So it took a while for us to get in there. And once we got in there, getting the surgery scheduled took a little bit of time too. So this surgery will be on the 5th, and we'll go in probably one day next week and just wipe her and me, Susie and me. We'll go in and just wipe the room out, get it done, get it all set up and ready to go. That way she can recover for a few days after surgery. We're very lucky that the where we're having operated on is close to the skin. It's not deep inside of you. So the surgery won't be super hard on her. You guys can probably hear my husband's cell phone in the background. He's here. He's also playing a game out there, so he's talking. You might hear that as well. But I just heard his cell phone go off. So that's coming up. We'll know whether it is the Castlemans or not after the pathology is read. So we don't know anything right now. We're just waiting for the surgery. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And then, like I said, later in the year, I don't think I've shared this yet, but my oncologist would really like for me to go ahead and have a total mastectomy. So I will be doing that with this same physician later in the year. So as I get closer to that, I will share that experience with you guys, as well as, you know, the healing and whatever happens after that. I will share as much as I can, as much as I'm comfortable with, but I will be happy to share that if anyone else is, you know, wanting to know about that. So that'll be coming up. What have I been doing? Last night I started a couple of cards. I finished one card. And what do I have planned for this week? Not too much in crafting. I've got a few things that I'm working on. I have a few orders coming in. Oh, let's go back to Lawn Fawn. Have I skipped around like crazy today? Always, right? I need to make a note. I need to write it all down. I feel like I'm very far away from you guys today too. I'm not sure what's going on about that. If you guys notice, I'm still sitting my side up on something. My fibromyalgia has just been wicked bad with all of this coughing and stuff. It's just been so bad. I'm so tense and so tight. It's just so bad. But so I feel better when I can just like prop up a little bit. It's like all that strain isn't back there. The Lawn Fawn. I have so much Lawn Fawn, guys. So much. But I have decided that first of all, I didn't even know it was time for the new release. I found out from Tina from Crafty Bean. We'd made a comment about something on YouTube, and she told me that Jamie from Not Too Shabby Shop had the early release on sale right now. So I of course went right over and checked it out, and she's got every single thing from the new release. So then I went to Simon Says Stamp to make sure that it was the entire release, because I knew that Simon would have it early released as well, or I thought they would. And Jamie has all of it in stock. Not in stock, but has all of it that she's going to be selling. So the things that I have a cart full of stuff already. I'm going to be weeding a few things out of it, but this will be my first order with Jamie at the Not Too Shabby Shop. I know you guys have used her forever, but I just haven't gone there. I usually just go to the manufacturer, the company that I'm buying from. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to for sure be getting the papers. Oh my gosh, guys, the papers are exquisite. They're beautiful. I cannot wait to get my hands on the papers. Of course, I have to have the little set, the little critters and the leaves. I have to have that one. What else do I have in there? Oh Lord, I don't even know. I put the fairies in there. I don't have the other fairy set. I never got it. I'm not into fairies really, but the Christmas fairy one intrigued me, so I've got that in there. I've got the small envelope die, I think, in there, and I've got a few other things. I've got a lot in the cart. I'm going to be weeding some of it out though. And then what else? I have a few orders coming in. I told you guys that. I've really been sitting down trying to go through some of this Lawn Fawn stuff. I feel bad even ordering because I just have so much stuff that I don't use, maybe we're all like that, but I have extreme guilt over it. So anyway, so I did work on a couple of things last night. I worked on this. I want to give you the name of this, and I'm not sure what it is. So this is the My Favorite Things Dynamic Stitch Cover Up Companion Die. And it does this little like window like that. So I used that die last night, and I used the W+9 Garden Buddies. Nope. There we go. That. And I made this card, which I thought turned out super, I can't even see. Super cute. Those little characters are so stinking cute. And then, of course, I did the inside. So I did that. And then I did a couple of these, they're not Angry Birds, they're Silly Birds, right? From the Joann's stamp set that I got for half off. So I did that one. And I put it on the Gina Marie Designs wonky stitched rectangles. So I did that one that says Miss You. I covered the bird with the Spectrum Noir clear sparkle pen. And then I did this one. Super stinking cute. So I'm going to be putting these on cards, and I put a couple of the Nouveau drops on there. I never got that card back. The one that I sent to myself that had the Nouveau drops on it. It was a test to see how they did in the processor, the machine that zips it through. I never got it back, so I'm wondering if it got torn up or something. So I don't know. I'm thinking about doing another one and sending it and seeing, because it's been over a week and a half. There's no way I shouldn't have got that back, so I worked on that. What do I have coming up this week? Like I said, I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to do a little me time and give myself a manicure and a pedicure. I might color grays. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And I also last night did this little guy. I did some masking on him. I want to make a scene using that. And that is from the Avriel Ribbit. Super cute. And then today, this is what I'm doing today. Today, I'm going to be making some wreaths. And I've pulled out a few of my wreath dies. So this one is a Gina Marie Designs holly wreath, I think. The Christmas holly wreath. And I use this for a lot of things, not just... I use this for a lot of things because it's a circle. It's like super cool. You can put it behind things. So I'm going to use that one. So I've cut that out. And then I pulled out my Spellbinders ones. This one I think it's just called Wreaths. Might have a number, but... Oh, wreath number 5. And that's what that looks like. And I've cut out the big one, which looks like that. Whoa. I look like I'm in frame. So it looks like that. And then I cut out the smaller one, which looks like that. And so I'm going to be using those along with the Simon Says Stamp Itty Bitty Flower dies. So I'm going to be making flowers all day today, basically, guys. And then I'm also going to be using the Paper Smooches flower dies. I don't remember if this is 1 or 2. They have 2 of them. And it doesn't say, so I'm going to say this is probably number 1. I'm going to be using that one as well. Probably just a couple of them, but I'm going to be using that one. And then also on one of those, I'm going to be using this Paper Smooch feather die, which is something new I just got for this project. It's just called Feathers. And I cut out 2 of them. I can only find 1 of them, but that's what that looks like. And I'm going to de-stress the edges just a little bit more, actually. Just rough up the edges a little bit. And I may not, it probably won't end up, this is pink, it probably won't end up being pink. But I wanted to see if it was going to work with what I was going to do with it. And it is, so that's perfect. And then the other thing I'm going to be doing today, how are we? Oh, we're at 22 minutes. Lord, what have I talked about already? Wow. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using these. These are from Poppy Stamps, Memory Box and Poppy Stamps. And I'm going to, these are the roll-up flowers. And I'm going to be cutting them out today in felt. And then assembling them and seeing what they look like. So that's what else I'm going to be doing today. And so that's pretty much what I've done. I think I chit-chatted too long about nothing because I had a whole bucket of stuff I wanted to show you over here of things I want to work on in the next week. One of the things is I want to build this. I'm going to just real quick show you this little scene right here. I've had it for a couple of years now. It's by Paper Smooches. It's the Backdrop Builders is what it's called. I want to do a little scene with this tree right here and this little city, or this little thing right here on that same Dynamics covered up thing that I did the card on last night. So I want to do that. I want to I'm going to be using this, the My Favorite Things stage builder. I'm going to be putting a little girl on there. Anyway, I've got a plan for that one. I cut out one of the Gina Marie lacy circles, or loopy circles, I think it is. I cut out one of those because I'm going to be using it with this stamp set, the Clearly Besotted. I got that upside down. We'll go that way then. That one. I'm going to be using this little guy right here. I've already got him on the back right here, and paper. I've got my little piece that I'm going to be using to mask him off for the scene. He's got a little broken leg, and I'm going to be making a card with that. And then I also did a couple of embossings in pink with these flowers, if you can see. I did that one. And this one to be a backdrop for a baby card that I need to get out into the mail ASAP for a baby girl. And then this is when I got this in the mail. I ordered this. This is the, I think it's last year's actually, but it's the Hero Arts light strings of lights. And I thought that would be super cool to have for different occasions, but right now I'm going to be focusing on this for a Christmas card I'm working on. So that's what I got that for. And that's it, guys. Still working on going through that Lawn Fawn. Plus I'm going to be placing an order for Lawn Fawn, so Yeah, I think that's about it. So that's all that's been going on with me this week. Feels like I talked 100 minutes about nothing. But I hope you guys are having a very great day, and I will see you for a process video. I might upload it tonight or tomorrow morning, and then if I have enough time tomorrow, I might upload a video in the evening. And then Tuesday, Pikachu has his developmental therapist coming over. This will be the first visit with her. That'll be Tuesday here, and then Wednesday I think is when Susie and I are going to go set up her classroom. And then Thursday the inspector comes for the AC. And Friday, I don't remember. So maybe Friday may be a good day to do some more. We'll see. All right, guys, have a great day. I will talk to you soon, and I hope you guys go out and do something you enjoyed today. Bye.